Perhaps. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know what's happening in the game right now. I've missed my every other day schedule right now because I went on a little trip and came back and got a little sick. You might even still hear it in my voice. I'm gonna try to make it through this episode. I've got a big old Stanley cup of water next to me, so hopefully the voice makes it through. And I was actually thinking, man, the season of Path of Exile might actually be done before this series is. So should be relatively interesting to see how this goes. But I'm going to keep up with it because I think it should still be a good time. Like I just said, I have no idea what we are doing or what we were doing. So it looks here that I've got a passive skill point available. So I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to bring over Path of Building and see where I'm at. It looks like 13 to 37 part 1 is where I'm going to bring this back. And let me compare this to where I'm at. Yeah, so it looks like we need to make our way over to this Axe Mastery node. We're going to fill out that whole circle, which is way over here. So I need to get this Dexterity node. And this is going to be great for us once we fix this all together. Axe attacks deal a lot more damage, and then we're also one thing I haven't talked about yet is a lot of these nodes have a special, I don't want to call it special, but there's an extra skill point available here in the middle, and so you have to fill out the full circle to get to that thing, the mastery, and it gives you extra. You can see there the options you get to pick from when you meet the criteria. You don't have to fill out the full circle, you have to get a notable skill. So for instance, it just happens to be that for the Axe Mastery we have to get all of them, but if we were going to do this one, Banner Mastery, we'd either have to go down to Renowned Deeds or over to Bannerman. We wouldn't have to get this whole thing, just one. Anyway, that's our skill point. We are good to go there. Let me clear up some of these guys. Groose, just talking nonsense. Silk gives us a thing. That's nice. Melee physical damage support. I may get that. Let me look at Path of Building as well. And go to my skills. 12 to 37. We should be doing melee physical damage, so we're gonna grab this one. Okay, quest complete. I don't know if I've mentioned this before either, but if you have skills over here that are ready to level up and you don't want to let them level them up, or you can't, you can just right click the plus there and it'll go away, and now you don't have to look at it anymore. You can still upgrade it by going to your inventory, and they're over here. It's just they're not active on the GUI there. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be looking at some different skilling here once we kind of get moving in the leveling. We're going to be switching our main attack to Sunder, which I wonder if we can Sunder. I don't know at what point that becomes available, but what we can do is really quick go back to Act 1, City, Lion Eyes Watch, and I'm going to talk to Nessa. Also, I want to note that as you level up, there are thresholds. I don't know what they are, but there are thresholds as to what can or cannot drop from monsters as far as like sockets and links go. So right now we should start seeing 4 socketed items dropping relatively more frequently. Alright, so she has Sunder. Can't use it until you have 48 strength. And if I buy it from her, it's going to cost 1 orb of transmutation. One thing that's great about Path of Exile is this will automatically pull from your stash. So I'm going to grab this now just to have it and then check. I've got 43 strength, so really soon I'll be able to use that. I'll throw it in my stash for right now. And same with melee physical damage. And now we can go back to the town portal, or the waypoint. And we don't have to go back to town. But I am going to, because I want to head over to the right there. I'm going to drink some water. I feel my throat being silly. Alright. Forgive me if I'm a little less talkative. I still want to make sure that, you know, I cover everything that needs to be covered, but also I don't want to overdo it, because I have availability today to do a bit of recording, and I want to make sure that I can get through it. All right, so here we are. We're gonna go onto the east side. I still need to do the Western Forest. It looks like Chamber of Sins is over here. Broken Bridge, the Den. The Den is where we'll probably end up going. So I need to reacquaint myself with what I have. All right, Spectral Throw is on Q. So what I can just throw my axes here and try not to die challenge. Extra fire damage and exposure. Good, I'll grab that ring. For sure grab the ring. And the portal scroll. Alright, remember the den on the map screen was kind of in a viscerally direction, so I'm gonna kind of guide my character this way in hopes that I find it. Could this be it? No, this is the crossroads, so that's gonna be over here. So what that means, what that's telling me is that there is a chance. Ooh, there's some scrolls. Still need these. There will come a time when, like, wisdom scrolls, portal scrolls, all that just become complete and utter just superfluous. Don't pick them up. Your item filter won't even show them to you unless they're in a stack of like 10. Okay, so it looks like what we're probably gonna have to do is maybe advance, or actually I think the den is a little sub area inside of this area. It's not like a separate, there it is. It's a little sub area, it's not a separate area. More or less, that kind of makes a little bit of sense, right? Alright, we'll just do what we do best, just kill monsters left and right, back and forth, up and down. There's the Great White Beast. Orb of Fusing, that's excellent. I think we've talked about those. I'm just gonna tank all these hits because he's not even doing damage. Grab these items. Can I not pick up? Oh. I don't think I have the space available. I don't think I even cleared out my inventory at the last time we were in town. I just kind of screwed that up. Take that. Alright, so Orb of Fusing, I don't know if I've just talked about it, but it will reforge the number of links between sockets on an item. So, this one, if I use this Orb of Fusing on my gloves, it could go to 3 links and have all of these sockets linked up, or it could go down to 0, I think. I think it can go down to 0. If it's already maxed out, I don't think you can use it again. Like, on this 3, this is a, well, I guess it's a 3 linked sockets. I don't think I could use it on this to remove a link. There's a different way that we can do that, but I don't think just using the item will allow you to. Alright, the game goes ahead and gives us our way out over here. Okay, it wants us to go back to town, but I'm just going to keep on going up here and go to the next section. Here we are. And now we've got a road. You could say it's a crossroads. But if we follow this road, it should bring us to a waypoint. Yep. Alright, and I'm gonna clear up a bunch of these guys just to take a second here. And now we've got 3 different options that we can go, and they correspond directly with directions from the waypoint. And in fact, I'm going to go back to town to get rid of all these items in my inventory. Oops. We'll go right here. And quest items like Oak's Amulet you cannot get rid of in your inventory. They have to go somewhere else. Let's see. Right now at this part of the game, sockets are pretty much the most important thing. I mean, some stats are good to have and are important as well, but sockets and getting your skilling right is very important. So I'm curious about this axe. 19 to 39 physical damage, so it already is a damage upgrade for us. It gives us a little bit of cold resistance. That's all it really does for us. And the cold damage, I don't care about that. So if I look at C, let's look at my defenses. So I really would prefer the lightning resistance than the cold resistance. Cold is at 48, lightning at 31. Which really sucks, because I think this axe... I might make the switch. It's got Spectral Throw with Chance to Bleed, which I can still use. Alright, let's check armor, too. This would be a huge upgrade for us. Armor and Energy Shield. Let's check this one. Oh yeah, look at that. 6 lightning resistance. We lose a little bit of fire. We get a little bit of life regen. So overall, it's actually not like a magnificent piece of armor, but it's an upgrade for us big time. 100 armor points more. I will be missing this green socket for precision. That's kind of troubling. Okay, well then, let's try this. Let's go to my currency. And I'm gonna use a chromatic orb here on the ring mail in hopes that I get one of these as green. This is a strength and energy shield base armor, so it's gonna prefer a red and blue, but there's a chance that I can get green. Okay, I don't want to sit here and spam it. So I'm going to try something else. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Let's see. Let's check out these boots. Evasion 57. No, the boots we have are demonstrably better than... So the hypnotic slippers are much better than Horror Road. I'll check out this flask. Yeah, it's not great. Although it gives a lot of life, so maybe I'll switch that out. Let me talk to Yina. She's got something for me. I will... Let's take the rustic sash. And then... Armor 12. I'm not really interested in those. We don't use that. I'm on the fence about this. We'll get rid of that. We don't use shields. I don't want those. That'll get me a chromatic orb. Alright, let's sell this. Excuse me. I know. I'm probably the clearing of my throat is probably going to get old real fast. I apologize ahead of time. I'm doing what I can here. Powering through for the content. Ooh, here we go. Big increase in global physical damage. A lot more. We get strength upgrade. More life. Lightning resistance. We lose a little bit of... We lose actually a decent amount of cold resistance. So here we go. I think we do this. Compare it here. So now I'm down to 37 cold. And 43 lightning. So now if I do this... that's about the same. I think that pretty much gets me about the same. So I would like to, let's see, if I use a fusing here, item is currently equipped. You can't use it when it's currently equipped. See, that switched the fuse from red to red to the red to green, which is actually what I want for what we're using right now. So I don't need to use a bunch of fusing orbs to fix that. So we'll sell this. We'll sell that. Man, this is... if I could get the green on here. Let me try one more time. Okay, that's kind of a bummer. Because I need precision. That is an aura that I absolutely need. What is this? Faster attacks on Leap Slam. Leap Slam feels so slow if you don't have faster attacks on it. It's actually obnoxious. Alright, we'll sell these items here. We'll put this over here. Yeah, I think that's okay. Go back to Yina.
Hello.
Hello. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, and now we can go back to the waypoint. And we're getting... yeah, I could do a little bit more before we gotta end this episode. So I'm gonna follow the road north and see where it takes us. Kind of lost the road here. Go over here. Definitely grab this area here for King's March. Oh, that's right. I gotta beat up on the nodes. Now I'm doing a lot more damage. You see, these things are going down a lot faster. So incredible. Very, very good damage upgrade. We made the right choice. Absolutely made the right choice on upgrading the armor. Or not the armor, the weapon. Take that. There's an area here. The Chamber of Sins. We definitely need to do that. Here, we'll go in. I think there's a waypoint here. If there's a waypoint, then we can kind of call it quits.
A place of soiled dreams. I'll have to tread carefully here.
Remember, the necromancers can revive dudes. That's an aura column. This is good. But where are the nodes? Where's the actual... where's the thing I have to beat up? I don't actually know. Okay, we got it. Sweet. See all these blue monsters? I want to make sure I get a lot of these guys dead. Okay, none of that's terribly important or fun. Alright, nothing there. Nobody worth talking to. So we're going to keep moving on. We got another essence monster. Muttering Essence of Anger. Alright, let's see. Extra lightning damage and exposure. Cold, chill, and freeze resistant. Spreads caustic ground on death. Okay. So we'll just throw our axes. Easy peasy. And he's spreading the caustic... it's the green stuff that you see on the ground. It's bad. It's like poison. So just go away from it. It's not like super deadly or super fast moving. So I'm just traversing the Chamber of Sins here. And what is over here? Chamber of Sins level 2. I'm going to see what skills we have. Precision, faster attacks. Yeah, I definitely want to level all of those up. Looks like we've got some more ore column over here. That one was a lot, 23. I think the last one was 18 or something. Nice. I think there's a Trial of Ascendancy here that I'm looking for. I will grab this portal scroll just because I love them. I love them. Dead end. No point in doing that. Okay, looks like I've met all the dead ends again. In case you forgot, I am the Dead End King. Another essence mob. I like it. What do we got? Extra fire damage and chilled ground on death. So this is just like the caustic ground, except that it'll chill you and make you move a little bit slower and attack slower and stuff, so just be aware. And I know I don't have to say this, but it's important to remember that everything in this game is random, so you can't expect to have everything the same way that I have, or the drops being the same, or anything like that. Now, I do need to address something that just happened. I know I tout this as a lightly edited video, and you may have noticed that there was just an edit. So much like the game is random sometimes, all the time, life is random too. You can never count on what's going to happen. So I actually had an interruption, and it's like 2 hours later now that I'm coming back to finish the episode. So yeah, good times. About to level up too. That's really nice. We're going to do this strong box. There. Summon skeletons contains 3 additional rare items. Ooh! Thought I was feeling a little bit better too, but the throat is starting to disagree with me. Alright, let's see what we got. Anything good? A crappy robe, a helmet that is interesting enough to pick up. It's got an evasion base, strength evasion, so it might be easier to get a green socket on it if it is an okay piece of equipment. Oh, look at all these gems! Corrupting fever. This is random. Two corrupting fevers. Those are that. I don't know why those are there. Smite. I'll take them. I don't need them. Let me be clear. I don't need any of those for this playthrough, but I have them. This two-handed axe. I'm gonna take that. It's a white item. We can potentially try to craft on it just a little tiny bit, like throw an essence on there or something to try to get a decent weapon. We don't have. There's another one. We don't use swords, so I'm going to leave that. I'd like to find what I call the punchline here. Alright, I think that's piety over here.
Does nothing clench
Yeah.
that proud jaw?
You can listen to her talk if you want to. Here's Helena.
It slaughtered everyone! Help me!
We'll talk to her in a little bit. I'll explain what she's all about. Cheeky level up. And let's just kill Fidelitas. Too easy. Any of these boots, anything? No. Alright, we will take this. We'll get the Baleful Gem. We got a nice level up. We know exactly where we need to go. We're going to get this attack speed and damage. Control left click to allocate that immediately. And I'll grab the Scroll of Wisdom because I do things like that. We're going to come back and talk to Helena.
Piety was after a creation of Meligaros called the Baleful Gem. It's nearby and it's something that
Okay, yep, I have the
Piety was
gem.
after a creation of
Okay. Solve the Trial of Ascendancy. So I gotta find the Trial of Ascendancy and then we can get on out of here. So normally I'd need to go through here and like right? Do I need to go up through there? I don't know. There's no way out here, so let me try to find the Trial of Ascendancy, the Lord's Labyrinth. Solve it real quick, and then head back to town. It's not up here. I know, if any experts are watching me play this, they're like, no, it's not in this area, it's over here. It's always over in this place. Like, sorry, dude, I'm not an expert, and I haven't played since a while. I wonder when I actually did this campaign the last, how long ago it was. I don't think I can easily find that out. Alright, here's the Trial of Ascendancy. You always want to make sure you grab these so we can get our Ascendancy. So we got spinning blade trap. We'll just do that. The good thing about having like a leap slam and frost blink is like you can just jump over those spinning blades that are coming at you. And if your leap slam is on cooldown, you can just use frost blink. Locked me in there. That wasn't very nice. Or if you're feeling fruity, you can just take the hit. And it locked it too. That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway. Doink. Alright, this guy, minions explode. Extra cold damage and exposure. Oh, energy shield explodes. So yeah, we blew up his energy shield and he exploded. Okay, we got a tunic. A straight evasion. That might be worth... If I have room for it, I'll pick it up. Okay, that's good. Touch the plaque.
Line between consideration and hesitation.
All right.
The former is wisdom. The latter is fear.
So what I'll do is Orb of Alteration. I'm going to cheese going back to town so I don't use a portal because I accidentally used one in the second half right when I came back from my little break. Talk to Groost. Oh, he's going to give us a gem too. Let's see. Glacial Shield Swipe. I feel like that's new. I've never seen that before. I think we need Warlord's Mark. I'm going to check Path of Building here and just look for skills. We need Intimidating Cry, Enduring Cry, Precision, Blood and Sand, Herald of Ash, Determination, War Banner, Vulnerability. So I'm going to see if Groost has any of these. Let's see. Frenzy, Herald of Ice, Herald of Ash. I said that, right? Herald of Ash, yes. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Quest complete. Talk to Yena. Find the golden hand. Talk to Helena.
The Ebony Legion. Piety would have concurred with Eramir's theory about...
Okay, so now Helena will show up. There will be little side areas in certain maps
Keep your life to your own.
that you can go and clear out and unlock hideouts and different like layouts for your hideout, and then you can edit them and do all sorts of cool things to make it kind of like a one-stop shop after you beat the main game, or just whenever, but primarily when you beat the game. That ring's probably garbage. This ring might be worth holding on to, the Sapphire, because of the cold resistance, especially since I'm using this power ring that is completely garbage. So let me switch this out. We'll get rid of this. Let's go to my currency. I've only got one Orb of Alchemy though. That kind of makes me a little sad. Let's check essences. Do I have anything for jewelry? Regenerate life. Adds a little bit of physical damage. Increased cold damage. Max energy shield. Increased fire damage. I don't really want any of those. Ugh. Well, anything will be better than what I had. So here, let's use an Orb of Chance. Upgrades a normal item to a random rarity. It's likely going to be blue, but you never know. Okay, there you go. So we get a little bit of accuracy rating, which is actually really good. The rest of it is absolutely garbage, but the cold resistance is really nice. But the accuracy rating is good because we have a precise technique where we need our accuracy rating higher than our maximum life. Our maximum life is 455, and our accuracy rating, oh, is 378. That's not good. We need more accuracy. So we are losing out on a lot of potential damage here because my life is too much, actually. So that's something we have to deal with. Not cool, man. All right, I don't know why I picked up that. Let's check out this helmet. This is a better helmet. We lose lightning resistance. And we gain life. I need to get rid of life. 13 to dexterity. This is not a bad helmet. It's got the red-green colors that we need. I could put Frostblink in my boots. And let me check out this tunic. Plus 44 to maximum life. And it has more fire resistance. Oh my goodness gracious. This is a big upgrade. So I need to find ways to get accuracy rating. Let's look at here. Anything for a weapon. Physical attack damage leeches life. Two-handed weapon adds a little bit of physical damage. Two-handed melee adds cold damage. Increased spell damage. We don't need that. Two-handed melee adds fire damage. Garbage. This is actually a... Oh man, this is a big upgrade. The 44 to life is really going to screw us over. But I'm going to do it. We could put precision in here. Where is it? There. Alright, we put precision there. We lose that lightning resistance if I... Dang, man. I need to balance this out a little bit more. Do I have a topaz ring? I do. Okay, here we go. Let's hit this with... I guess we'll just transmute it. Oh, here we go. We get a little bit of lightning. We get a lot of lightning, and we recoup the cold resistance, and we get rid of that life roll, which is good. All right, that should be really good for us. 46 on fire is not great, but cold resistance up to 71, lightning resistance 58. This is good. I can try... There was nothing interesting that I have available for this axe. I'm just going to plop it right there for right now. This is garbage. Garbage. Man. This is a better helmet. I lose fire resistance if I take it though. I need the lightning resistance. All right, I'm going to keep things the way they are. And if I look at my skills, we need to switch over to Sunder, which I can actually use now. I just don't have a red colored link. So that's kind of the next thing. Does Groost sell things? He does. If he had boots with movement speed, that would be ideal. He does not. Okay. So it's kind of poop. But this is what's going, this is all what's going through my head right now. We need Herald of Ash over here. We're not using dash or double strike. I have a whole tab that just the skill gems go into. So when I'm ready for them, I can take a look. But yeah, this isn't terrible. So really the main thing right now is just trying to get currency so I can get some upgrades and do a little bit of just light crafting and hope that we get good outcomes. But for right now, that's what we're gonna call it. So I just want to say thank you so much for hanging with me, for coming back, since I had that little hiatus, missing my schedule. So I'm hoping I can get a couple episodes recorded today and get back on the at least every other day train, if not eventually into the day train every day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to record that much, but anyway, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me and all your support. Either watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, all that stuff is very helpful for the video and for my ego. All the links you need to know for this series are down in the description. So with that, I will call it here, and I will see you next time.